Hello guys. So after a long time we are just going to have a debate and that is going to be very interesting. Just keep watching full video. Thank you so much for being connected to our channel, and these students are very amazing and they are also being intrigued to do the debate. After a long time they have come. How are you feeling guys?
Good, sir. Good, sir.
Do you have dread or apprehension inside of all of you before the debate gets started?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so don't worry, when Jordan sir is here, what is the exigency of being scared, isn't it?
Yes,
so I know
sir.
about it that okay, how do I have to just efface your dread or apprehension? So first say thanks to our viewers as well who are just watching our video.
Okay, thank you guys for watching our video.
So debate is on the topic of social media applications are good or bad. So it is very interesting topic or very common topic. This team is in favor of social media applications are good for the students, and this team is in favor of social media applications are bad for the students. Okay. So overall we are just about to start our debate, and before the debate gets started, first of all I would like to just have my students give their introduction. So first, yes, Tushar, go ahead.
So, good morning to one and all present here. This is Tushar Jagwan, and I belong to Uttarakhand, and I am currently pursuing Bachelor's of Computer Applications, second year.
Very good, very good. Yes.
Good morning everyone, my name is Kiran Kohli. I am belong to Delhi and I have completed my MA in Political Science and I am also a PRT aspirant.
Very good, very good. Yes.
Good morning everyone, this is Ishika Ahuja and I belong to Delhi and I am pursuing English Honours from Devi University.
Good morning all of you. Currently, my name is Suraj Singh Bhandari. Currently, I am working in a oil and gas tech.
Okay, yes.
Good morning everyone, my name is Nirvani and I am in class 10th. I belong to Himachal Pradesh.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Akshat Dogra. I belong to Himachal Pradesh, and I am from. I'm pursuing my schooling from Manapati Public School, and I'm currently in class 11.
Very good. Yes.
Good morning to all. My name is Sonam and I live in Delhi, and recently I'm just working in American-based company Sabla.
Yes.
Good morning everyone, this is Tanish Kahuja in front of you, and I belong to Delhi, and right now I am pursuing my BSc Agriculture from MD University.
Hello everyone, I am Himanshu Singh. I am currently pursuing my graduation. I am in third year and I belong to Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. So now we are about to start our debate. Yes. Your time starts now.
Okay. So, as my topic is social media's advantages, like if we talk about today's life, in our life we need communication. Okay. So, like if we talk about social media, we have WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. All these apps are really good on their basis if they are used correctly. Like if we need to deliver some message or deliver something important to someone, to give documents, to share documents to everyone. So we basically need WhatsApp, Gmail, everything. Like you cannot just give hard copies to everyone. Like you have to go to faraway places to give something.
Yes.
So as you can make an like computerized document and then it provided to somewhere or to someone, like fax copies and all that. So you can use Gmail, and to give something important messages to your colleagues, your friends, everyone like whom you know, your family. So you have that app, like basically everyone has that app we call WhatsApp. Okay. So it plays so important role in our daily life, so that we can maintain our daily timetables on regular basis, and we should not lag behind our timetables and schedules. So I think it's really good that we have these apps and we have the social media in our influences, and if we use it correctly, then we have no issue about this thing. So and like that's much.
That's very good, very good. Yes, yes, Tushar.
So, as I am in the favor of that social media is affecting the children badly.
Okay.
So, I would like to state some points. First of all, the very first term which comes in our mind is the addiction. Because there are small children, the younger generations, they are not able to hold their horses while using their mobile phones. Once they are addicted to it, so you are just not able to just pull themselves out from the addiction of their using of mobile phones. So the addiction is in a very bad manner, which can also affect the mental health of the particular child. Second point is that whenever a child, we have seen in a study that whenever a child uses the social media for more than 3 hours a day, so it affects the mental health of that particular child in a very bad and very despicable manner.
Yes.
And the third point I would like to mention over here, there is a study of IZT that depicts that using the social media for one hour also, it creates a FOMO. FOMO means that fear. the fear which comes out from the children. Why it is? Because the social media have the different people, the children post different kind of contents on the social media. They tend to attract themselves to various kind of people. So they want likes, they want comments, they want shares, they want views, more and more and more. Just because of the apprehension that they are not getting that much likes and views and the contents. So that's why they just pile up the pressure on themselves, and they end up committing suicides, and they end up taking some such kind of steps which are not supposed to be taken. So this is the several severe effects which the social media has on the particular child. Thank you.
Oh, well done. आपकी बारी है. Yes. नहीं. उनके बाद अब इनकी बारी है. उन्होंने तुषार ने बोला इनकी बारी. कट कर दूँगा इनका. हाँ.
So I will be talking about the social media is good for people. So it helps in just spreading information and facts over large amount of people. So social media helps in spreading the information much faster than the media or the news does. Because in social media, most people are active
on social media.
On social media, most people are active for their whole day long. Most people like to spend time on social media because it is more interactive, it is more creative than the other platforms, and the people who are present over there, they believe on those memes and on those information. Believe in memes and on the information much better than the news and facts and figures which are given by some people or which are given by some other kind of person. As you can also see that when there was decrease in cryptocurrency or when there was fall in the cryptocurrency rate and all that. So that information firstly spread it on the social media platforms, and after that only it came on the news channels and all that thing, and then only people became aware of it. My second point is mental health. Those who are introvert people or those who are bullied in public places or faces embarrassment or harassment in public places, social media provide platform for them to just make their presence over there, to just connect with different people so that they can share their feelings, their emotions and what their likings and dislikes with others, without being bullying and without being getting harassed and without being judged also. So it also removes the loneliness of the person, and persons can create their friendship or even person can find their love of their life. So this was my point.
Great. Yes, Ishika.
Okay, so I am in the favor of social media applications are not good for students or for people. So first of all, I would like to say the mental health. While using the phones and social media apps, students and people are lacking in their sleep. So they are just suffering from insomnia, which can create more other diseases also. Like they won't be able to stay by being fit and healthy. So the first disease is this, and second is there is no privacy on the social media. You will be trolled and you will be stalked by other people because people tend to just post each and everything on social media so that they can have all other people to know what they are doing in their life. But their intention is not that bad, but the trollers' intentions are that bad. So their profile will be misused, and they can be they have more insecurities while posting each and everything on social media. So they have to think twice or thrice before posting on social media. And my second point is as social media is being used by each and everyone whole day, so they don't have that much value of relationship in their life. They are just busy and they are just influenced by social media and the social media lives and the people who are influencing others on social media.
Yes.
And my third point is there are a lot of cases which increase cyber crimes. So people who, as my friend has said about bullying and all that, so it is also being done in social media apps. People are suffering from cyber like more cases of cyber crimes are there. So people are just suffering from that, and at least in I would like to say in offline mode, people have police and the physical cops.
That's
So
it.
they
बहुत अच्छे. Yes, you.
Well, I'm in the favor of advantages of social media applications.
Speak
Well,
loud. Huh.
So, according to my point of view, I think that social media has influenced in tremendous amount in our life. And I think as well my colleague has stated that by using social media, we can stay connected with the outside world, with the outside countries, and it also helps in the connectivity in the rural areas and the youth who lives in the
तेज बोलो.
areas.
हाँ.
And my second point is by using social media, it helps in creating awareness amongst the people. Let's take an example of Russia-Ukraine war. With the help of social media, we can keep eye on what is happening in that war. Because of that, we are able to see heart-wrenching images of the persecution of the Ukrainians. And my third point is, by using social media, we can also contribute in the noble cause. For example, I will say that if a person needs if a poor person needs money, or they are not able to perform any surgery with themselves, then the community comes around with them, and they can donate a maximum amount of money for the any operation which needs to be carried out. And third, I will say in the business communities, by using social media, companies use social media for the promotion of their brands. Also by using social media, they reach to the different individuals. And on the social media, people or the persons or in the market, people can give their reviews and comments on the products, which can also help the companies to enhance the quality of their products and services, and it also create the promotion. It also helps the company in the promotion of their brands.
Very good. Yes, Suraj, you have to speak little loud so that it may be captured very easily. Easy. And Sonam, come little ahead so that you may be visible. Or come. Come little ahead. Yes.
So hello guys, today I'm in the favor of
बोल तो जाओ.
So hello guys, today's topic is merits and demerits of social media. I'm going to tell you about the demerits of social media. What do we know about the social media? Social media is a place where when people connect with another people, and we can build our networks to internationally or globally, we can say that. And before explaining the disadvantages of the social media, I want to explain you some important facts that which are not good for the individuals. Like in a recent past, in COVID pandemic time, most of the people are using social media in their day-to-day life. Like 2 months, they are using social media. Like they are getting addicted to social media, and they really do not know that they are wasting their lot of time in social media. Rather than they can use their time to invest in build some new skills in their life. And another thing is that the most of the teenagers are not spending their time with their parents. Okay, and another one more thing I want to tell that people are not getting acquired with good qualities of social media. They are just using social media for the bad influence also. And now I'm going to tell you about the disadvantages of social media. The major disadvantages of social media is cybercrime. Like if we know that the government white collar people are using also social media. If they are talking something about one person to another person, there are so many terrorists who can easily attack their account and get the information which may be useful for them to attack in our country also. And the another fact is that the most of the teenager and we also can say that adolescent students which are in teenage, they are
who are in teenage.
They are just damaging their physical health and mental health. Like as my friend said, they are getting anxiety, depression, and most of the students are having the problem with weakness in eye. So thank you.
बहुत अच्छे. Yes. Sonam.
So I'm in the favor of social media's advantages. So firstly, we all know that social media has a big part of in our life. So it gives you connectivity with someone, and it also helps you to make your business and makes you grow your business. And just you can we all aware of that nowadays we are using Instagram more. So where we can have your own business with it, and just a person who is just introvert. So they don't need to go outside for working. They can do something. They can show their skills, and they can earn easily there. And even they can have followers, which can gives them which can gives earn them money, which gives them to earn money. And firstly, we can just share our thoughts with someone, and we can just have a group where we can discuss about something, a particular thing, and we can be a specialist for that thing. And just a person who doesn't know anything about that, so just we can make them learn about that, and we can even learn more for by own. And even we all know that we all say that social media is not for students who is just in a school, but I think after just pass out from the school, when we come in college, so there we need to just interact with someone. It's needed. So where we can just be on social media, and by social media we can just connect with someone, and we can it's called own learning. By social media we can just learn anything by own, and we can have knowledge. We don't need to just go outside and wait for someone that they will teach me or not. We don't need to depend on someone. We can do anything by own.
Very good. Yes, Kiran.
So hello everyone, I am in the favor of social media applications are not good for children. As we know, we can use social media application 24/7. That's why students leading to poor sleep. According to UK report, roughly 3 children in every class have mental health issues and mental health disorders. That's why we can say that the social media applications are not good for students.
Yes.
Because online cybercrime is even worse, cause it is student view done face to face, so people can easily do this and easily deny this. Social media application lead to lower self-esteem, because when we see other person on this platform, they want to get a good body, they want to get good lifestyle, and when they do not able to get this point, then they feel lower self-esteem.
They are not able to.
They are not able to get them. Students feel trapped. Causes of this teenagers anxiety and depression are rapidly rising. When we see this report, then we understand that thing, tinnitus problem, anxiety problem, and also there are depression main causes of by the social media application.
Yes, very good. Yes, Nirbani.
So today's topic is advantages and disadvantages of social media, and I'm on the favor of disadvantages of social media. So my first point is the main point is that it lacks the emotional connection between many people. For example, a group of friends had a fight or quarrel between them, and they separated their ways after that. And many days after, one of them tried to reconnect themselves. So they sent a message to their group chat, saying sorry for the thing. So the main quality of having a conversation is on social media is that that you cannot sense the emotion or enthusiasm the other person is texting or sending, and it makes the other person who is reading the text wonder that if they actually feel sorry about that particular thing. And the second thing is that as Lily said, that it creates makes your self-esteem seem low in front of many people, and some people create a perfect image of themselves and sometimes they actually try to rely on that particular imagination instead of being who they truly are.
Watch. Yes. Now you can counter.
So, as my friend said, that there's no
Huh,
privacy,
loud.
like there's no privacy on social media and cybercrime. And she also said that in the physical mode, we are having police. So let me state that on cybercrime there are also cyber polices, cyber security. And about privacy, we can keep our things private on the social media apps. Like on Instagram, you can keep your account private. On WhatsApp, you can keep your status private, your messages private. You can only send them once, so that the person can see them only once, and they cannot even take the screenshots of your documents or any other things that you have sent them. And on the all other apps, we can have our privacy. There's no point in saying that there's no privacy on the other apps. And he said that the teenagers cannot hold their horses about inappropriate sites or other mischievous things. So, in my point of view, we can make them private, and we can clear out the security systems, and we can clear out the security systems. We can keep it safe. There are parental guidelines, parental security apps, to keep a check on your children, what are they doing, what are they not doing, to keep an eye on them for 24/7. So that's all.
Very good. Yes, Tushar.
So I would like to counter here that I extracted one common point from all of my positions, like that the information is being provided through social media apps, and also different kind of events such as the wars and etc. you can get the information about. So I would like to state also this point that the war can also happen through the posts and the messages which are sent through social media. I would like to mention that whenever any bad thing happens, whenever a terrorist attack happens, or something about someone snips about the news that any terrorist attack is going to happen, what's the first thing which happens? I would like to give an example of Jammu and Kashmir. What happens over there? They shut the internet services immediately, so that the WhatsApp, the Instagram, etc. will be properly dysfunction, so that the other kind of person cannot influence the common people who are not literate, I can say, or who are not having a good information, so that they can influence their mind to go towards war, to go against their country. So that is why social media also creates the war, which also creates a great disaster in our country. And the second point I would like to say here, that in the cyber crimes, as you were mentioning, that the police and etc. and the screenshot, we all have seen the case of Arnab Goswami, and also the one guy whom he had connected for the TRP, increasing of the TRP. That all the messages were being delivered, the screenshot of those chats were being publicized to each and everyone. So I want to know here that what kind of privacy, what kind of security are you talking about? And the third point I would like to mention over here is like that the accounts of the WhatsApp and the WhatsApp also has the bank accounts linked to them. So also, and we all know that if you are gonna put parental guidelines, if you are gonna put some securities, so the solution is also for that also. The students, I have seen that whenever they are about to get the history of what they are seeing, so they turn on to the incognito tab. So they have different solution or different kind of problems to escape them from what their parents are gonna see. And the parents are also having their own work. The parents are also themselves kind of busy in their own schedule. They are not able to get out the precious time from the schedule. You just keep an eye on the children all the time. They will once in a while come and check what the child is doing, but at every point of time they are not gonna come. And I have seen through social media apps, people get influenced that I want to be a gamer. People get influenced, the child get influenced, I want to be this a model, and I want to be that. So they go very much excessive in that particular thing. They go very much hard and ends up losing the money of their parents. I have seen in the lots of games and etc. Especially the very kind of very attractive the game that is we call the battleground. So in those games, the child is not aware about the things. Seeing on social media that applying money would give them a good name and fame as a good competitor in the market, in the gaming industry. So they apply that without knowing that the parents' money is being wasted a lot, without having their attention. So I think that it also affects the child totally, because they are not aware of that particular fact.
That's it. What? Yes. Punish.
So what point I have heard from you all guys that social media is resulting in the insomnia disease of the person. So insomnia, that is lack of sleepiness, that is lack of sleep. And what point is my Tushar friend has told that the students or the children are applying their, also everything comes with its own disadvantages or with own from all you guys, that is the social media is resulting in the insomnia of person, that is lack in sleep, and persons are applying their parents money or students are just spending most of their time of their day on social media. So according to my perspective, it depends on the person's conscious choice. You know that if you are getting addicted to some particular thing, so you should have stopped that thing then and there only. But no, you are just doing it out of your choice. You are knowing the fact that cigarette will harm you, the liquor will harm you, but still students and children are consuming it. Why? Because it's their choice and they are liking it or what may be the reason. So same goes with the social media apps and things. They should have to categorize that which thing is urgent, which thing is important, and which thing will harm us or will give us the dividend. So according to that thing only they can categorize that whether the social media is providing the benefits or not. And according to me, on the social media apps, there are different startups which are being launched on social media, like StuCred or Target Jobs. These are some startups and these are some pages which are providing the students their tuition teachers or jobs for 12th pass students or undergraduate students. So it is benefiting the students in some or the other way because they are able to find the jobs much easily on social media, whereas if they go to some other websites or if they go to some other if they adopt offline processes, so it is going to be so long that they have to be in lines and then they have to face some rounds of interviews and they just have to go and the HR will say no, you have to come tomorrow and then you have to come day after tomorrow. So the social media things, it's just eliminating all those processes. So we can also
That's it. Yes.
Okay, so as he has said about the new pieces of news is just spread over the social media before on
Pieces of news.
Spread on social media before it released on television. So first of all, it is like the most of the newses are fake. Like the fake newses are more released or spread.
Items of news.
Items of news are spread over social media. And as you said about memes, so generally people just read memes out of just to light up their mood or just for entertainment purpose. So even if they are providing some serious news, the people will always take it as a joke or they won't take it as serious. They won't take it serious. They will say okay, let it be. And as you were talking about business and all, so on Facebook you can see there are many pages which where it will be written like only at ₹1 you can get the product, and people out of greediness they will just order that and will lose their money. And as of startups and all, okay, I agree with your point. People are indulging on social media just to building their new startups because it's cheap in cost.
That's it. Yes. You.
So, as someone has said that there are many cyber crimes occurs on the social media.
1 minute दिया जा रहा सभी को एक बोलने के लिए. जल्दी.
For that, I would like to say that our government has taken many preventive measures for the security of data of the citizens of our country. And recently, we have seen that government has banned almost 108 apps regarding to the security and the safety of their data. And second point I will raise, as someone has said that social media affect the mental health. I will not totally agree with that. I would like to say that because of social media, on social media there are many communities of the same field where we can attach among themselves and we can get to learn about many things. It also helps in the battling during depressions or any many mental problems or like anxiety or any mental illness. And third part, I would like to say, you have said that by using social media, what can also happen, but I don't totally agree with that. I would like to say that in social media, a person should follow
on social media.
a person should follow authentic sources of the news. Like there are many pages like, for example, Scroll, Print, and the Print. There are many pages by which or by following that we can get the authentic news or what is happening on the ground reality of the situation.
Oh yeah, very good, very good. Yes, Tushar, reply करना है? हाँ.
Okay, as Mr. Dongra said that as Mr. Dongra said,
एक मिनट है आपके पास हाँ.
As Mr. Dongra said that with the help of social media we can easily transfer our file. So don't you believe that by transferring the file there are lots of hackers in our world. They can
Speak
hack,
loud.
They can easily hack that files.
Or
and
loud.
Get the information from that file and we can easily harm the government directly. And as Mr. Ahuja said that we have to just tell the children that whatever they want to do. But in the earlier age of the children, we have to tell them what things are good or what things are bad. They are investing a lot of their time in, like my friend said, PUBG or Battleground. So this is not a good thing to student to learn these type of games in their early age. And as he's saying, like the social media is not giving us the anxiety. Can you see those people who are being trolled in social media? Like we saw that Sonam Bewafa hai. The girl whose name is Sonam. Being trolled by so many people in the society. And she was saying that, and she was also saying that in social media.
Her name is Sonam. Then go ahead.
And she was also saying that in so sorry.
That's it. Yes, Sonam.
So you guys are talking about the disadvantages of the social media. So I think everything has consequences and pros. So I think it is
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons. I think social media has also these two things. So firstly, it depends on users, how they want to use it, and if you want to use it positively, so it will give you positive news and positive things.
Yes.
And if you use just for fun and just for getting entertainment, so I think it's good. But it's not like that. You are just saying, you can say that it's always just gives you consequences. It's not like that. And second thing that just imagine this in that COVID era, if we had not social media, so how would be our life? And I see on the case that we had a COVID and we don't have any socializations, apps, internet, so how we will survive at that time. But with the help of social media, we connect with someone, we get study in the schools, like we had exams, we cleared that. So I think it's proved that social media has a power to just overcome these things.
Yeah, very good. Yes, Kiran.
As he said, student, we can set privacy on the phone of student. But my point of view, student create their own privacy, and that's why their parents cannot able to reach their
Cannot reach
their social media activities. Parents do not use parental control software, just lack of knowledge. Students hide their identities and they cheat other person normally.
Okay, Nirvani. Wait.
As you said that
Speak loud.
in the COVID era, we started to use social media much more and we got benefits of it. And you said it right, and you didn't said anything wrong, but in between of this social media era, cyberbullying has increased much more than it was before this COVID era. Like there was a case in my school that a student created a fake account, anonymous account, and started to troll the teachers and particular students. And so the school authorities went to the cyber crime police and they started to search about that student, that particular student.
So
I just want to say that in this social media era, the cyber crime has increased very much, and it's bad for the students who are being trolled on the page.
okay, very good. Yes, Tugra.
So I would like to say that if the parental guidelines are not used by the parents, like you said that children are not being used
Speak
or being
loud,
exploited to have some time with their parents. And he also said that the parents are neglecting their children. So isn't it the parents' fault? Okay, it's not bad that the child is doing something mischievous, but you have to keep an eye on them. Even though you are working, even though you are doing something, even though you have your important work, it's the parents' fault that he's neglecting or she's neglecting their child. And on the other hand, you said that cyber police got that anonymous account. Okay, so isn't that helpful for us that he got that account? And you also told me that you also followed that account. Okay.
But it was isn't it there is a flow, some person sent you the account and you just went oh, there is this particular account, let's just see it, what is in it. But if you see that they are trolling or doing something bad, so you just immediately go out of that.
Look, that's not the point. What I'm saying is cyber police reached that account, even though it was an anonymous account. We got that particular identity who was operating it, okay? And you said about 1 rupees ad. So before the transaction, a message comes how much amount is to be paid. If the person is dumb to pay enough that amount, so I would not consider it it's the fault of the ad, it's the fault of this thing, they don't have it.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Tushar.
So I would like to say that okay, the cybercrime police is doing a very great job of catching out the trollers and etc. But what about the guy who is being trolled? Let aside be that thing that they caught that particular guy doing that kind of work. But the image and the aura of that particular person has been tarnished in a very bad manner. Now, if you see that we have seen mob lynching also. Mob lynching is a very greatest kind of things which is happening. If in social media, one guy sends an image or one guy sends an kind of information that in the local areas, we are seeing in the villages especially, that some people who are still believing to the downtrodden type of thinking, very dictator type of thinking, so dogmatic type of thinking. So they are doing what kind of things, that whenever one person sends information, so they say that guy is a sin, that guy is just that guy is an untouchable guy. So just because of the social media, they are they're just beating up that guy, and the guy ends up having his life being sacrificed without having no reason of doing that particular thing. So innocent life also gets it also is sacrificed just because of the social media. And the second point I would like to say that over here, that in the social media we have seen as much as people are helping to each other, as much as people are helping to each other, as much as the people are also betraying each other. So you can see the small children of 5 to 6 year age, when we were of their age, so we used to eat lollipops and etc. And our parents gave us 2 rupees of that thing, and we think that what a great thing it is. But nowadays the 5 or 6 year old are creating the lovers videos. You can see on the reels, that small child are there, a small girl is there. They are hanging and doing salsa dances and etc. Proposing to that particular girl, the boy is proposing to a particular boy, and the mind is totally influenced with such kind of things. And at a small age, we have not reached such kind of 2050 or 60s, where the child of 5 to 6 years of age should know the kind of the lower kind of things, which is totally bad, which totally just distracts his or her mind, the small child's mind. And the third point, whenever you use social media at a very most level, so whenever it affects your mind, I would like to also stretch out this point, that whenever it affects your mind, so you get your nature peevish and very much jittery, and you ends up doing what kind of thing or steps which are not that much very harmful or very heinous. I have seen that one guy was using social media and using the I would say a particular game where he was just being annoyed by her mother. Just the mother was telling her that just don't use it.
Yes.
Just because of the usage or the more usage day by day, his mental fatigue caused him to do such kind of step. He just killed his mother, shoots his mother at that very point of time, just because he was annoyed that his mother is stopping herself. So these kind of things also happens when a child is not able to control his anger, his temptation, because he is not that much older, he is not that much experienced. So that is why I feel like the deaths, the anger and the agony which is being produced to such innocent lives, into such small children, where they are not like having the intention to do that. So there are lots of bad things which will be affecting to our children and to also all the adults over there. So that's all what I
Very good, very good. Yes, Dobra, do you want to answer?
Sir, about that, the influence. Okay, like you said, the influence. Like you told about the bad influence. Okay, I accept it. But what about the good influence? What about the footballers? What about the cricketers? People are like children are also there who are making videos of crickets, their practice, their training. And what about their the knowledge about the things like encyclopedias online? If we see that there's a child named Robert Levinsky. Okay, you can search it. That child is reading encyclopedias day by day, day by day, day by day, because he is a fan. He's a fan of the scientist Stephen Hawking. Okay, he did that because he liked it, and he is like influencing. That child is influencing more and more people because of that. Like he's telling even his friends, his classmates, his roommates, everyone. He's telling them to study. He's telling them to read things. He's telling them to get an extra skill. Okay, like salsa dance. It's not a bad skill. Like everyone cannot do it. We cannot do it now. Like it's really hard. Okay, salsa dance is good. Like the proposals or everything that is just for just making a video. That is just for making an entertainment purpose. And if we do that, like they are not really doing it. Okay, like they are under their parental guidance.
So as you clearly mentioned that app is of an entertainment purpose.
Yeah.
So definitely a child is not that much like kind of having such a brain, such a good and mature brain that he will be distinguishing that I will be using that only for that much and I will be using for an entertainment purpose. He's just going to use it only for the entertainment purpose. The knowledgeful thinking and etc. is kind of other things which are nowadays coming up in the social media. For the educational purpose, I have seen those channels who are having the girls wearing short dresses, and wearing short dresses, the people, those girls are having followers immediately in Ks, in 300k, 400k, 1 million, 2 millions, without in the blink of an eye and 2 ships of landscape. And but those guys who are really posting some real information, they are posting some educational tips, they are not having that much followers, which I suppose there should be more followers than those girls who are just showing their whole bodies and etc. and doing other kind of stuff which are not supposed to be said or which are not supposed to be like shown to other kind of people. So this is what the benefit, this is what the social media is promoting much.
I would like to say that's an orthodox kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Like if a girl is showing her skin, it's not that. That's the today's fashion that is going on. Okay, like the people who are doing like Jordan sir is teaching us. So like we are getting influenced by him. Like more and more people are getting influenced by us. Like the people who are following those teachers, those people who are giving education, they are going to be influenced. Like you will go to tell your mother, like your mother will tell to other child that go to this institute. Like influence will grow here only. Okay, it's not that. Like and yeah, like you thought about like a girl should not be showing her skin. Okay, so it's a really bad thinking like you are doing it, but it's not that. Like it's also kind of like they have a talent of their own. Like they act, they dance, they tell things, they mimic the voices, like they mimic short clips of the movies. So it's not that much easy that you can do it also. So that was my point.
Yes, Tanish.
And yeah, I would like to bring the point in notice that you were saying that social media is resulting in mob lynching and the person has to sacrifice with his life. But I would like to tell you that in the case of Lucknow, the taxi driver which was beaten by a girl for doing nothing have got a justice because of social media only, because the footage got viral on the social media and the person get aware that okay, there was no fault of the driver but only for the girl who has just slapped him in front of public, and then after that he was playing women card that he just ran into me and I got injured and he just dragged me for 300 meters, which was all factitious. So for the social media help, from the help of people who are present on social media, he got justice out there. And if by chance you are not able to remember that case, then I want to all make you remember one more thing, that the case of Nupur Sharma maybe, his effigy was hanged in the in public place. Why? Because he was just supporting Hinduism and all the YouTubers and all the stand-up comedians, which was just against the Hinduism religion. Who were against the Hinduism religion, getting likes and getting subscribers and comments on that. And but the Nupur Sharma, who has done the right thing, is getting threats and was tormented in front of public. He was eliminated from the BJP party also. So and now the social media only is helping her to get his rights back and just to support her. So social media doesn't only result in devastating effects or what, it also helps in providing justice to people also.
Yes.
You all are talking about some good facts about the social media, but if you can see, you heard the news about the UP riots which are going on today, how they are exploding that much. With the help of social media, people are connecting with each other and they are uniting there to fight with opposite parties like BJP against like Aam Aadmi Party. Like these type of things are going on UP riots. Okay? And you said that the students which are learning from encyclopedia, there are like literally there are not that much amount of students who are learning from encyclopedia, but we are talking about the whole social media, whole country. Like most of the students are not getting like how we can use social media in a better way. That's why we are saying that there are lots of disadvantages of social media. You can easily distract the children by sending them the nude photos of the girl. The student is easily get distracted in his teenage. And you are another point which I want to tell you that you are saying. I want to tell you that you are saying that parents need to use applications like by which they can check what the student is searching in their browser. So do you believe that if you were a parent and your parents going to check your browser history, is it good for you? There is no need of privacy in there also. And you said, my friend, that about the 1 rupee ad fund, the target of those persons who are targeting, they're especially targeting the teenager student, not the adult who have the mind to order something good or bad from the social media. And social media, there are lots of connecting accounts and we can easily send money from one where to another where. So they are just targeting the teenagers. So we have to tell them social media is not that good thing.
Yes. Yes. Dogra wanted to reply. उसके बाद
Okay. So you said that in my parents would seek my private history. So they are continuously doing that, and her parents are all continuously doing that. In our teenage years, when we just went into our 13s, okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, like this, they just immediately downloaded all the parental guidelines and started to checking upon us. Like till now, we have not done anything mysterious. Okay, like you said about what was the other point you said about like 1 rupees ad. Okay, so if the teenagers are doing it, who is giving them their ATM passcodes, bank passcodes? Who is giving them? The parents. Are they fully trusting in? They are fully trusting them. Okay, they are being blind. Okay, they even do know that he is or she is just a teenager who is being mentally faced by these things and is in anxiety and and in his or her body they are having hormonal changes. So the mind does not work in a continuous way. So they should know that they should not give these private things, even though they are their children. Okay. And about the other things, like you said, that riots and also. And the people are online also there who are demoting these riots. They are raising raising funds to stop these things, and they are raising big packs. They are forming big packs online and to go on riot box and to stop these things.
Okay, Sonam.
So we all know that our youth has
Speak loud.
Sorry. So we all know that our youth is so busy right now. They even don't have time to just watch news and like what's going on in our country. So by social media, we are active in day by day what's going on in our India, our world. So we are just getting update day by day. So I think it's good for us. And the second thing is that like social media is also providing employment like in any place. So firstly, a person who can't have a job in school to teach students. So by his own space, your platform pays something with with the help of something, like they can teach someone with the help of social media. Even the chef who can't be a professional chef, so by that, like he can just have a like channel, a YouTube channel. By that, like they can be a famous also, and they can be earn money also, and they can make an annual teach also. I think it's good, right? And just like it's not about like only teacher, chef. Like we have so many skills. We can't like show, and we can't have any platform that where we can show and we can earn professional job from that. But with the help of social media, we just get that, and even it's providing a like platform for someone just who just abnormal, who don't have like I think we have seen so many boys and girls in reels, like they can't even walk, they can't even just I think see and properly, like they are deep. But with the help of social media, they are showing his skills and just they are just
skills.
getting paid. So I think it's good. No? Even you will not getting giving any job for them.
Yes.
No one is thinking about them, but they are just doing by his whole self, and even they are not depending on someone. So I think that's good.
Yes, yes. Tushar or Ishika, do you want to answer?
Okay, so have you ever seen a comment section of any celebs or any type of memes pages? So how they are just being filled from this preposterous comments and messages. So aren't the celebs are suffering from that? Even they are the cybercrime.
They are filled with preposterous comments.
They are filled with preposterous comments. So even the cybercrimes will just arrest the trollers or the criminals. So what about the suffering they have suffered from, and what about their mental health issue?
Yes, Dogra. हाँ आपको आंसर करना है? हाँ
Yeah.
हाँ बोलिए तनिष हाँ.
Yeah, so actually I want to tell you that just if, for a moment we just forgot that there is some social media app and there is something named social media. So we are living in an offline life like the real life. So when a person passes through us, so not we comment on his body or her body or her face or her clothes.
Who comments?
All the people comment on his body.
Okay.
So it is
People
not only
people who are judging, they only comment.
Yeah, people who
so
judge,
yeah,
they only comment.
So
Okay,
the people who
if
judge
they are
they only comment on social media apps also. Troller are the person who's a judge, and the people in real life also judge and they comment. So it is not solely the social media which is just involving in comment and trolling thing. It is also happening in real life also.
Yes.
See, in offline mode or in physical mode, people will just understand, or at least they have just 1% of.
Okay, they should feel ashamed.
Shame. They are just
Of.
1% of ashamed. They will just ashamed of something.
Passing
that
the
people,
comments,
people
preposterous
might
comments.
listen to them, or they if they are available in offline mode, they might be get slapped from that person.
They might
whom
get
they are-
slapped.
Whom they are trolling or whom they are passing comment. But in social media, there is no
On social
there is no such type of facilities. The people won't be able to come out of your phone and will
Then
slap
answer
you.
one more question of mine.
Huh.
Will you slap every other guy who just comment on you?
Very good, very good.
See, just now
Will
I
you slap
said.
just yes or no?
Just now I said. Even if
I
I
want
don't.
a yes or no.
Just listen to me. Even if I don't slap, then I could just abuse him or just say just bad words or explain to him like why are you doing this?
Even though you are doing the same thing, okay, you are just going to abuse him like that. Okay, if the celebrity is getting 11 or 10 comments of bad words or preposterous comments, like you said, there are 100 people who are going to like them. Okay, there are 100 people who are going to support them. And if you are saying like who is going to stop them from there, like you know how big reach a celebrity has. If they are going to report to the comments, like even if there are a million comments, like the cyber security would find out the comments who are doing that. Okay, who are the people who are commenting the preposterous things. Okay, they will get sued.
But
Because
can
of
you
their
like
reach.
imagine like putting yourself in that particular celebrity's position, like how much effect that particular comment or that thing has on their mental health?
Okay. Like
can you put
I
yourself
will
in
give
that
you
situation?
110 following. Okay, the 10 people are abusing you and the 100 people are supporting you. Whom will you give your whom will you give your consciousness? Okay, whom?
Okay,
To
so
whom? Wait. To whom?
Like, but you can.
Will you just go towards the people who are abusing you, or will you just go towards the people you are
But,
who are
but your
supporting?
subconscious minds think about that particular hate if a particular person has posted about you.
No one does that. No one does that.
Your
No one does that.
subconscious mind
Do you agree?
like continues its that thing in your mind, and you continuously think about that particular thing, and you start to like hate yourself, like what happened, like why did this happen, why are the people calling me like such things. So
Okay, okay.
your
What is
mind,
bullying?
Like,
Okay,
like
okay.
wait for a minute. Like, if there are 100 people supporting you, you will think that they are loving you. Over time, like just in 2 to 3 days, you will stop thinking that. Like, you have people who are abusing you. That's what celebrities do.
Hey, once again, could you repeat your line? जो बोला आपने एक बार फिर से repeat करो.
No,
हाँ.
now you are
अरे yes, अक्षत जो repeat किया है.
If there are 100 people supporting you, why would you think that there are 10 people abusing you? Why would you concentrate towards that thing? If you are going to have the love of the 100 people, you will automatically perish your thoughts about that thing, like the people who are abusing you. Okay, and that's what celebrities do.
Yes.
Okay, now you are agreeing with that prominent person has a lot of reach, like in a millions or billions. Okay, and they are influencing the people
Okay.
also. So Ajay Devgan, Shah Rukh Khan, and there are a lot of celebrities who are promoting the women ad, which is a tobacco which they are promoting. So do you believe that in social media they are influencing a lot of millions people in the tobacco ad?
So do you know that how much cases are being sued to that women ad?
How
Do you
many?
know that?
How many cases?
Tell me. So
I will
are
tell you.
Nona,
Okay.
tell me.
Look. From Lucknow, 10,000 cases on the day one ad.
Okay.
They were sued because of showing that ad. And Ajay Devgan also apologized on. Akshay Kumar also apologized on social media for doing that ad. Okay. And he did that because to get that 10,000 people back to his community,
Okay.
the supporters.
Just giving you an example, there are a lot of things which are promoted in social media in a bad influence. Like as I said, like women and the alcohol and intoxication.
Okay, wait a second. Like if someone jumps down the hill, you will go also.
Okay.
Yes. Tushar. Yeah.
Sir, they are saying that you won't be influenced by the comments of some of the few amount of people. Suppose you are trying to be a bodybuilder, and suppose even a one person, I would not say let alone 10, even a one person will say you that you are not doing well, you are a pathetic guy. You will think twice and thrice for that particular thing. Even what kind of work you are doing. If someone comments on you, you have put your heart, blood and sweat for 1 to 2 years on that particular thing. I have just given an example. One good comment. You have learned that even a one stone apple can just make the whole basket like of apples rotten. Yes. So that can also come over there. You have not been at that place where you have been bullied and trolled in the social media. That's why it's very much easy and very much piece of cake for you to mention that particular thing, that let alone with the 10 followers or you are just commenting and criticizing you. But those people ends up in having depression. Those people I have seen lots of one of my classmates in my school. She was a very good influencer in the social media app. But some of the trollers were there who trolled her. But she thought twice and thrice because she wants to be very much good in the social media influencing. Her career was there. She was seeing a good vision. But someone trolled her. So the mental anxiety created because she was using social media more and more. And she ends up having her life and she ends up having a suicide. So like people ends up in doing this kind of things. Even the mature people also just ends up doing this kind of thing because someone will comment on your best of the abilities. So you will think twice and thrice. You cannot just let it go.
Okay. So won't you ask that if I can do this, how can I be a loser? Or how can I be a loser? Okay. If just one comment is going to be there, like the bodybuilder, will he not say that like, can you do it? Can you do it? Like that 2 to 3 years he has passed on the hard work, he has sweat his blood, he has passed his blood, sweat and tears. He will not think of that because he knows how much hard work he has done in achieving that thing. Okay, and what about that influencer, your friend, like if she committed suicide, that's a really bad thing and I don't want to tell about it. But she should have thought about like, how can she cope up with these things? How can she do it? How can she not face or concentrate towards that thing? Okay, she should have also listened to the supporters who were there for her at her hardest times. But she just had the vision on that thing, on the people who just trolled her. Okay,
this thing is called social anxiety. You know about social anxiety?
Look, we are talking about social media.
But